In my program, I bring the studio to the street and interact with everyday Nigerians, taking their worries, their concerns, their questions directly to the ears of their leaders. Senate President Bukola Saraki, Distinguished Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, His Excellency Nyesom Wike, Governor Okezie Victor Ikpeazu, the Executive Governor of Benue State, Samuel Ortom. We interrogate the policies and objectives of key stakeholders in the political and development sector to ensure that the impact trickles down to the poorest of the poor in our society.
These people in the house, most of them, their brain don't work.
But do you agree that there were accusations that you made during the campaign that were not necessarily founded?
Me?
Yes.
So what do they call the incident of October 2006?
No impeachment. They call it rascality.
Rascality. My goal is to dig deep and find the truth, then give meaning, understanding, and solution to it. Hello everyone and welcome to today's episode of the Osasu Show. First things first, I want to thank each and every single one of you for your outpouring love, support, get well soon messages that I received throughout last week. I had no idea, most of you saw that I wasn't feeling too well, and a lot of you sent Facebook messages, Twitter messages, Instagram messages, just praying for me and asking me to get well soon. So thank you for that. It's truly appreciated. The PDP convention is finally over. There were a lot of positive responses from the conduct of that election. A lot of people said the governor of Delta State, Ifeanyi Okowa, deserves some accolades because he conducted the election in a very transparent, free and credible way. As a matter of fact, all the aspirants who participated in that election all have congratulated the winner, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, for emerging victorious as the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party. The Osasu Show went into the streets. We asked everyday Nigerians their thoughts about the conduct of the election, who they would advise Alhaji Atiku Abubakar to pick as his running mate, as well as the three major issues bothering the minds of everyday Nigerians. Don't go anywhere and we'll be right back on the Osasu Show.
The Independent Electoral Commission has appointed about 8 Nigerians as FCT INEC Ambassador ahead of the 2019 elections. The event took place in Abuja. The appointments were given to dignitaries in recognition of their contribution to the enhancement of the electoral process and deepening of democracy. Some of the appointees were His Royal Highness Abraham Atanda, Oba of Yoruba Gariki Abuja, His Royal Highness Eze Wonsu Ibe, Eze of Igbo FCT, His Royal Highness Chief of Gariki, Alhaji Usman, Chief Osasu Igbinedion, and many more others. While giving a speech, Dr. Emmanuel Keota Yekwe Zakari of Karo FCT urged the new ambassadors to take their awards and new posts as a task, not as a title.
On behalf of the recipients of this award, and on behalf of also the honor of Abaji, the chairman, FCT Council of Chiefs, I want to applaud you, the Commissioner of INEC, for deeming it fit to select these selected people that you have awarded with this ambassador. of INEC in FCT. In fact, from the introduction, I can see they are well selected. I want you to be the truth ambassador of this very award given to you, so that there will be peace in FCT. And I want you to also be INEC officers. This ambassador, that means you are INEC officers wherever you are, to discharge the duty that an INEC officer is supposed to do if he were there. So giving you this ambassador is not a tag, but it's a task.
Our humble host, Osasu Igbinedion, equally reiterated that it is a responsibility for every Nigerian to go all out and exercise the democracy we have today.
I think the honors falls on us, who are the ambassadors of not just FCT, but the ambassadors across the 36 states and the FCT, to ensure that we tell Nigerians this message that it is not a privilege that we are exercising our democratic rights. It's actually a responsibility for each and every single one of us. Our democracy was fought for, and it's therefore a right, it is therefore a responsibility that we all go out there to exercise this democracy that we have today. So I believe my responsibility is to propagate the message and to keep on singing the songs of democracy, to ensure that we are able to exercise our rights and also to sustain the tenets of our democracy.
The main issues of Nigeria facing now is nothing but the economy is too down. 2, lack of job. 3, henchmen killing people and Boko Haram issues. This is one of the major things that Nigeria is facing.
Nigerians are facing the problem of discrimination, tribalism, ethnicity. You know, we are not like one in a nation. That's the problem we are having. It's not politics, it's not anything. I think being we are together, if there is that spirit of togetherness, at least we move forward. But this one that is Yoruba, this is Igbo, that's the problem we will keep on having. And you know, the sentiment is always there, and it's continuous being there.
Well, it depends on what you mean by citizens facing, what citizens are facing. Because what I'm facing might not be what you are facing. Some are facing lack of job. Some are hungry. So what you are facing might be different from mine.
There have always been unemployment. We have problem with the economy. And for now, is the politicking. So the political rivalry, the interest, has made governance stop until after elections. And that is why if in Nigeria we decide to really make our institutions work, so that even when the political class are going about campaigning, the institutions will be working. There won't be breakdown in governance.
Okay, firstly, I think the economy is going down, and secondly, security, and thirdly, I think the infrastructure, like the roads and other things.
Nepotism is number one. That remains the biggest problem of Nigeria. Nepotism. We don't love each other. And finally, economy.
Number one, religious and tribalistic sentiments. Number two is corruption. Third is there's no true religious practice in our land.
The three major issues bothering Nigeria right now, I think number one issue is insecurity. There has been a lot of killings, Boko Haram in existence during Goodluck administration, and it's one of the reasons why we voted Buhari in. thinking that he will do away with the insecurity in the country. But looking at the situation in the country now, there is more killing in the country now as compared to when Goodluck was running the country. The second one is hardship. There is too much hardship. Poverty has eaten this country too deep. So we need somebody that will come and do away with the hardship. That is the second issue.
The only way we can solve this problem is for all Nigerians to vote wisely to a leader that will bring all this to come to pass.
Nigeria need a liberal man, a decentralized man, a man who is Nigeria first, not Hausa or Fulani or Yoruba or Igbo. No, that Tonga must go for Nigeria to move forward. For now, it's all about where I'm from. It's not all about the country I'm from.
The way we will tackle this thing is nothing but all Nigerians should be prayerfully. And secondly, the last election coming, the forthcoming election, that Nigeria will sharpen their eyes and pray fervently that God will give us a man that God will use to solve the situation of Nigeria.
Solution to the problem is very simple. Better governance, good leadership. We want good governance in this country. If we have good governance, people should respect the law. We should be law-abiding citizens. Once we become law-abiding, our problem will be solved. Even the restructuring that we are talking about, if we will just obey the law, everybody should do the right thing, everything will be in shape, everything will just be in line. We don't even need restructuring. We need to take care of our mind, our behavior, our attitude.
If he is to choose vice, I'll advise him to choose from the southeast.
We'll have people like P2B from southeast. We'll have Obieze from southeast. We'll have other good people that are from southeast that will help Atiku emerge.
I am not bothered about whosoever Atiku is picking as vice president. Atiku can pick anybody. In fact, if he like, he can pick his brother. It doesn't matter.
I will suggest for him to pick from the middle belt. If you ask me whether I have anybody, I will have myself first, because I am a youth that have Nigeria, my country, at heart.
If you want to take anybody from vice, he should take somebody from the east.
Well, I should choose somebody that will be giving him good advice, somebody that both of them will work hand in hand to understand each other for the success and the progress of this country, Nigeria.
I think he should go for someone that will advise him, that will give him a good advice.
I wouldn't have a particular person in mind, but I know it's one thing that the party will sit together and look for another credible a person that will support Atiku, that will be as a running mate to him, to make sure that 2019 is a sure thing for them.
The vice should come. The vice should come from the southwest. Why the southeast should have the Senate, and why the middle belt should have the House of Rep.
I think we prefer Ekwere Madu. I think he has the experience, and I think he doesn't really have much on the negative side.
We all know that definitely vice president must come from east. It is their time and it is their right as one of the people that have to benefit for this country.
I support 1 time 6 years because of if a politician did not perform for that 6 years, let it okay, let it go, so that somebody will come back.
The governance is not good. Should we sit back and wait until 6 years? At least if a government runs for 4 years and is not doing well, we can come out and cast our vote and decide to vote in who we want. I don't prefer that 6 years term. I like the 4 years term.
It will be good actually, because if we are complaining about Buhari, that Buhari is not too good in Nigeria, he did not give us what we want. Had it been like he's just a one term, like he's going to rape us one term, then it will be better, because they'll give chance for another person that is going to do it more better. But now Buhari is not even doing good yet. He wants to still roll again, and we don't want him again. But if it's just one term, there will be chance for other people to come inside too.
No, I will not prefer 6 years straight. 4 years into 2 is better. The reason is that if you give a man only 6 years, he will do nothing. He will only concentrate on building his pockets. After 6 years, he disappears. But 4 years or 2 tenure, first tenure at least, the pressure and the lure for second tenure will force him to perform.
It's a logical way, because number one, when they give you 6 years to run for, it will determine your access of your job and determine what you are going to offer for a country to do. Not that you will be giving excuse as a say when I'm coming for second time or any other thing. Anybody you wanted to deal, you will know that you have a single tenure to deal with corrupted leaders, the corrupted people in the government, in the societies, and individuals. So, and to make the infrastructure be okay, the 6 years is enough, because if they said that we should be sharing 3 months in this country, when even it cannot reach many people, that's what is there.
The 6 years one term is okay. I'm in support of it. The 4 years 2 tenure, whenever after the first tenure, we spend too much money, time, governance will stop preparing for second tenure. But if it's a one term of 6 years, immediately you assume office, you know you are facing governance.
I think the idea of the political office holders to be running a single term of 6 years is advisable and is highly welcomed. Because it will not, I don't think it will take somebody the whole of his life to fix this country or to do whatever he wants to do. And I believe that is what they started during Goodluck administration. And they debunk it. So if you look at our past leaders, majority of them has been running 2 terms, 3 terms, 4 terms, and there has been nothing reasonable on ground. So we believe, I think that idea of running a single term of 6 years should be welcomed.
I think I would choose Atiku. Reason being that people have suffered a lot in this APC government, because a lot of promises were made. They brought in change, and the change we are seeing is turn change, tier change. It's not the change we expected from them. So people are running out of the government. People are tired. So we really need a change of government that will give us the direct change we want. And I think they say when there's two devils, you choose the lesser one. Seeing Atiku is the lesser devil more than Buhari.
I'm going for Muhammadu Buhari. I believe in continuity. I believe in stability. I believe in consistency. The primary election about the APC did as a party, as in Buhari has done well, as in he was unopposed, and he emerged with a very high figures. When initially the present government they came with change. But the mistake that Nigeria did is that we didn't ask them which type of change. And unfortunately, we are seeing the change right now. And since everything is not going well, I will, if you ask me, that's for me, I will want another person to go there, which is Atiku, so that we will see if he will change, because Nigeria is really suffering. So I want him to emerge, so that we'll see if this suffering will stop.
My brother, between Atiku and Buhari, as for me, I prefer Atiku to take charge of the position of the President of Nigeria 2019. Because why? People complain that Atiku stole Nigerian money. But for me, if you look at the nature of the situation of Nigeria today, Nigerians are dying with hunger, killing here and there in Nigeria today. I do not say it is Atiku that will come and stop killing in Nigeria, but I believe in somebody that will come and offer food for Nigerians to eat.
I will be voting for the incumbent,
President Muhammadu Buhari because of what he has done so far, how he has reorganized the economy.
Between President Muhammadu Buhari and Atiku, come 2019, Atiku is the best candidate. Atiku is the next president for 2019. Now, since the inception of this current regime, so many things have been falling apart. Insecurity all over, our economy is going shambled. A man like Atiku is a man that we're having hope. Atiku will come and vandalize and make out this country to become what we are looking for and what we hope to go. Atiku is one person in this country that has the capability to put all the geopolitical together and to make things work again. We look forward to see a man in the caliber of Atiku 2019.
Buhari will be okay for us if some people can think very well and reason very well and they can know what is going on in Nigeria right now. So Buhari will be okay for us as a president. I'm going to vote Buhari in, not out. You can see what is going on in Nigeria now and what all these vice presidents have done in Nigeria, how the money is going on, how everything is going on. So, and the man is here to help us, especially us youth. He's here to help us out. Because for so many years ago, kind of money, the kind of all these things that they have done, and we don't even see anything now. So now youth are all on payment, working around, no job, nothing. So I need Buhari will be good for us.
For my own view, I am seeing that Atiku will make it, and my hope, by special grace of God, is going to be the president of Nigeria. I would need a young, vibrant Nigeria like Atiku, because Atiku will give Nigerians hope for what they need to live in harmony. Atiku will do a lot of things for Nigerians. He will do a lot of things that will affect our economies. He will handle the issue of securities. Things will not go wrong continue going wrong the way it's going.
The PDP primaries that was just concluded, where Atiku came the winner. Well, to me, I would say it's still free and fair because it is the same party people who voted. It is not all Nigerians, it is party people, party delegates that voted. So if party delegates voted and they didn't fight themselves and they didn't kill anybody there, it is free and fair. Between Atiku and Buhari, if I am voting, honestly, I will vote to my conscience. And what is my conscience? My conscience is the right thing, the right path, and the truth. What is the truth? We are shouting and we are crying that Nigeria has been underdeveloped. We cry to the Europe, we cry to the outside world for assistances. But we in Nigeria here have this money, and I know we have this money. The Central Bank of Nigeria has shown us that Nigerians have money, that Nigerians have crazy billionaires that have this money that we are looking for. You and I are crying that there is no food in the country, there is no work for us, there is no job, there is nothing. But we have Nigerians who can create this job and refuse to create. Over the years, our people send our monies overseas for their own personal use and whatever. And that is why we are crying. So if I tell you I will vote my conscience, I mean I will not vote those people who had made Nigeria worse, who had made Nigeria what it is. What I know is if I am even to contest, if I have the money to contest, I will change Nigeria. But I know those that will change Nigeria, these are those I will vote for. And if you call me, I will campaign for them.
That's it for today's episode of the Osasu Show. To watch extended clips, you can visit our website, tostvnetwork.com. Don't forget, follow us on social media at the Osasu Show, at TOS TV Network, at Osasu Igbinedion on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I'll see you same time, same place next week. And until then, take very good care of yourself. God bless you.